Hey guys, welcome back. It's Joseph. Quick and simple gospel. Yeshua, Jesus, came to this earth, lived a perfect 33 years, was crucified on a cross for our sins, buried in a tomb for 3 days, and rose from the grave on the third day. We are saved through faith in Christ alone and by no other name. Amen. So, good evening everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Tonight, got some big news today. WHO declares MPOX outbreak a global health emergency. And guys, you're not going to believe these numbers. This is one of the biggest decodes I've ever done, believe it or not. And makes sense why they would delete my channel yesterday on the perfect day, right before this big news. And all credit to God. But I got to tell you guys, I have the biggest decode on this you're going to find. This whole thing is by the numbers. The numbers are undeniable. It's the same numbers I've been talking about for the last 5 years. And as you're going to see, this is another ritual, all by the numbers. So welcome to the new channel, guys. And most of you have heard the news by now. I lost both my channels yesterday. The main channel with 18,000 subs and the backup channel with about 4,000 subs. And so we're here on the new channel, and this was actually my wife's channel, and she was nice enough to give it to me because I tried to create a new backup channel, or a new main channel, and when I tried to verify my identity, because you have to, verify who you are to pin posts or to go live or to make community posts. And to verify my identity, I tried to record a short video of my face, and the AI connected me to the old account that they just deleted. So they tell me I can't go live for at least 2 months on that channel. So that's why we're here. And I'll have to make other channels. We're already in the process. We're working on multiple channels, and it'll be a lot of work, but we'll get through it. So thank you to everybody who has come over to the new channel. Glad you're here. And let me check in with the chat real quick, and then we'll get going. And guys, do me a favor when you come in. Please hit the like button. Very much appreciated. And please hit the share button. All right? And please hit the like button because not only does it help the algorithm, but it helps more people find the video. And obviously sharing the video helps get more people here also. So let me check in with the chat. And let's see. Hey Truth Spirit, how you doing? Hey Tony. Hey Janet. Hey Birdie. Hey Katie. Katie, if you leave a new comment, I can make you a moderator. We'll have to make new moderators. Hey Travis, good to see you. Let me add you as a moderator. Alright, Katie, you're a moderator. And guys, please subscribe to Katie Rose in the chat. That's my wife. And she had to make a new account, which is Katie Rose. So subscribe to her because that's kind of like a backup channel now. Also, and like I said, we're in the process of making other channels. And what we're going to do, because they won't verify my identity. I tried a different channel using my driver's license. That was also denied. So what we're going to do is make accounts with her name, and then after they get approved for like advanced features, we'll change it to my name and my picture. And actually this channel right now, if you search JosephAcquaviva with the 4 2s, it comes up with her picture sometimes. But then when you click on the picture, it changes to me. So hopefully that'll change eventually. But anyways, we're here, and we're going to keep going. We're not going to give up. This is the 10th time YouTube's deleted my channel. So I'm on channel number 11 now, right? 10 channels gone. This will be channel number 11. And yeah, it happens. So anyways, it sucked at the time for the last 24 hours, but that's to be expected. You would think, I worked 2 years straight on that channel. 18,000 subs, over 1,000 videos, a lot of hard work, But it is what it is when you do this full time, right? So let me see who else is here. Hey Carlo. Hey Samantha. Good to see you. Hey Tanya. Hey Leslie. Good to see you. Hey Viola. Hey Sylvia. Hey Holly. Hey Chassis. How you doing? Alright guys. Hey Andrew. And I know a lot of people tell me you should go to Rumble, you should go to BitChute. Number one, I've been on BitChute for like 4 years. It's horrible. It took me 4 years to get to 1,000 subs on BitChute. And it took me, I'm almost at 1,000 subs on this channel. And it only took a day. Also, Rumble. I've been on Rumble for almost a year now, and Rumble's the same. It's horrible. At least for me. I haven't had any success there. I've tried TikTok, no success there. I have Instagram. I made a Twitter recently. I have Facebook. I've tried everything. And YouTube is still the best route to go because everybody's phone comes with YouTube, and it's even with the censorship, it's still the best place to get views. So I'll be here on YouTube till I'm dead or raptured, right? All right. Anybody got any new comments before we get going? All right, guys. Here we go. All right. You are not going to believe what I'm about to show you. And hopefully some people that have been watching this channel for a few years will be in here, because I'm going to show you some stuff from a few years ago. And it's all going to connect, all right? All right, guys, so here we go. In the news today, August 14th, 2024, WHO declares MPOX outbreak a global health emergency. The World Health Organization on Wednesday declared the ongoing MPOX outbreak in Africa a global health emergency. WHO convened its emergency committee amid concerns that a deadlier strain of the virus, Clade IB, had reached 4 previously unaffected countries in Africa. This strain had previously been contained to the Democratic Republic of Congo. All right. And then here we see WHO Director General declares MPOX outbreak a public health emergency of international concern. August 14th, 2024. WHO Director General Dr. Tedros, and I don't know how to say his last name, never could. So I'm just going to say Tedros, Dr. Tedros, has determined that the upsurge of MPOX in the Democratic Republic of the Congo and a growing number of countries in Africa constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. Okay, now let's watch a short video of him declaring it a public health emergency. And then I'm going to blow your mind. Here we go.
The emergency committee met and advised me that, in its view, the situation constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. The detection and rapid spread of a new clade of MPOX in eastern DRC, its detection in neighboring countries that had not previously reported MPOX, and the potential for further spread within Africa and beyond is very worrying. It's clear that a coordinated international response is essential to stop these outbreaks and save lives. Today, the emergency committee...
Let's just listen to it one more time.
Today, the emergency committee met and advised me that, in its view, the situation constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. the detection and rapid spread of a new clade of MPOX in eastern DRC, its detection in neighboring countries that had not previously reported MPOX, and the potential for further spread within Africa and beyond is very worrying. It's clear that a coordinated international response is essential to stop these outbreaks and save lives.
All right, guys. So, before we get started, you may be wondering, is MPOX the same as monkeypox? Yes, it's the same thing. MPOX or monkeypox virus, same exact thing, in case you're wondering. And then if we go to the article from CNN, down here it says, MPOX, formerly known as monkeypox. Alright, so yes, they are the same thing. Okay. Are you guys ready? I'm not kidding. When I tell you this is one of the best decodes I've ever done, I'm not kidding. I'm not just saying that because my channels got deleted yesterday. You might be thinking that. Oh yeah, he's just, he's trying to build his channels back up, so he's making a big deal about this decode. No, I've done over 10,000 decodes. I wouldn't lie to you. This is one of the top 10 decodes I've ever done. Alright? Here we go. Here we go. So, the first number we're going to talk about is the number 231. Now, if you've been following this channel for any length of time, you'll know that we've been talking about pandemics and the number 231 for a long time. Alright? And before I get started, let me say my thing here. I almost forgot what I do. We're going to break this down, all by the numbers, using gematria, which is simply letters as numerals. And once you learn the simple code of coding letters into numbers, you can see right through the scripted coded news every day. Alright, here we go. So, we've been talking about 231 and pandemics for a long time. Okay, so check this out. In gematria, monkeypox outbreak equals 231. Okay? Catastrophic contagion equals 231. What's that, you ask? What is catastrophic contagion? Well, catastrophic contagion, first of all, look at the date of this post, December of 2022. Okay? So catastrophic contagion was a pandemic exercise, just like Clade X, just like Event 201, just like preparing for Disease X, and we're going to talk about all of those. But catastrophic contagion was a pandemic exercise with the WHO and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Okay? Now, catastrophic contagion in gematria equals 231. And I pointed out back then that catastrophic contagion was held October 23rd, 2022. See right here? Catastrophic contagion was held October 23rd, 2022. And I pointed out back then that catastrophic contagion not only equaled 231, but catastrophic contagion was held 231 weeks after the Clade X pandemic simulation, which was held May 15th, 2018. And remember, Clade X was exactly 666 days before COVID was declared a pandemic, March 11th, 2020. And wait till I tell you how far today is from March 11th, 2020. Can you guess? Somebody take a guess. Anyways, before we get there, let's get back to that number 231 and why it's so important. So I told you guys years ago, I wonder why they deleted my channel yesterday. I told you guys years ago about the number 231 in connection to pandemics specifically. See, this is a pandemic simulation. And I said catastrophic contagion equaled 231, and it was held 231 weeks after Clade X. I also said, isn't it interesting how the Georgia Guidestones, which talk about reducing Earth's population, isn't it interesting that the Guidestones were 231 inches tall? Yes, the Guidestones were 231 inches tall. Now, what if I told you that the first rule of the Guidestones equals 231? Maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature equals 231. Yes, can you believe that? Now, what if I told you the Georgia Guidestones opened 231 days after Obama's birthday on March 22nd, 1980? And if you're new here, I believe Obama's the Antichrist. That's a whole different story. But anyways, we are going to talk a lot about Obama today, or tonight. But anyways, yeah, those Guidestones that were 231 inches tall, and the first rule of the Guidestones equals 231, those Guidestones opened 231 days after Obama's birthday. Now, I've been talking about 231 all these years in connection to pandemics, right? And outbreaks and all that stuff, right? Now today we get monkeypox outbreak 231. Now, are you ready for the big reveal? What if I told you today is exactly 231 weeks and 0 days after COVID was declared a pandemic, March 11th, 2020. Drop the mic. Everybody needs to share this video. This needs to go viral. And that's only the first number. Wait till we get to the number 201, which is next. Yeah, can you believe that? It's absolutely undeniable. It is absolutely undeniable. Here I am talking about pandemics and pandemic simulations and outbreaks and the WHO. Years ago. Look at this post. 2022. Now, I almost forgot. There's more. There's more. If you know anything about the Jesuits, you'll know that the Jesuits were founded by Ignatius of Loyola, which equals 231. Guess what? Catastrophic contagion, which equals 231, was held on Ignatius of Loyola's birthday. Drop the mic again. Yeah. That's a lot to be a coincidence, don't you think? Catastrophic contagion equals 231. Held 231 weeks after Clade X, the first pandemic simulation. On Ignatius of Loyola's birthday, Ignatius of Loyola 231. The Guidestones, 231 inches tall. The first rule of the Guidestones equals 231. The Guidestones opened 231 days after Obama's birthday. Monkeypox outbreak 231, and we get the monkeypox outbreak declared a global health emergency by the World Health Organization exactly 231 weeks and 0 days after the World Health Organization declared COVID a pandemic. Come on. And you wonder why they delete channels like this. Thank you, everyone in the chat. And all credit to God. No credit to me at all. I wouldn't know any of this without God's help. Wow. I still can't believe it. And I had to go live tonight. Trust me, guys. I was not feeling too good today. As you might have been able to tell from some of my community posts. I was a little upset about losing my 2 channels yesterday. But when I saw these numbers, and guys, I'm not even done. Wait till you see what else I got. Wait till you see what else I got. When I saw these numbers, I had to go live immediately. Okay? So I think we totally crushed the 231. Okay? Now, let me blow your mind a little more. Let me blow your mind a little more. You remember Mr. Tedros? Remember the guy we watched the video? Mr. Tedros, the director of the WHO? You ready to lose your mind? I lost my mind. You ready? Mr. Tedros, the director of the WHO. His birthday, March 3rd. His birthday is March 3rd. What if I told you today is 201 days before his birthday? Yeah, 201 days. Remember Event 201? Remember preparing for Disease X, which was held exactly 201 weeks after COVID was declared a pandemic and 201 days before Obama's birthday? Remember Event 201, the other pandemic simulation, which was also done by the World Economic Forum? Don't forget William Henry Gates equals 201. Yeah, let's break it down. No wonder they took away my audience, but that's okay. We're going to keep going. So you're telling me the two biggest numbers, what are the two biggest numbers I've talked about in connection to pandemics and outbreaks on this channel? 201 and 231. All right, we crushed that 231. Now let's go to the 201. Again, today is 201 days before the birthday of Tedros, the director of the WHO. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. And I pointed out back January 17th, 2024, we had Preparing for Disease X exactly 201 weeks and 0 days after COVID declared a pandemic. The same date that I just worked from, March 11th, 2020. Can you believe that? So we had Preparing for Disease X, a pandemic simulation by the World Health Organization. All right? And it was 201 weeks exactly after COVID declared a pandemic. And remember, we had Event 201, the pandemic simulation. Main sponsor, William Henry Gates 201, right? Well, let's look at, here, let me find it here. There's something very interesting about Preparing for Disease X. Hold on. Let me find it here. Where is it? Here it is. Preparing for Disease X. Look who's a speaker. I mean, of course he would be, but look. Preparing for Disease X. Speakers, Tedros. There he is. Tedros. So he spoke at this event, which was 201 weeks after COVID declared a pandemic. The same people who did Event 201. You remember Event 201, the pandemic simulation? And now today is 201 days before the birthday of Tedros. Again, it's absolutely undeniable. All right, now for the importance of the number 201. You got Event 201, the pandemic simulation, William Henry Gates 201. Now remember, we just had that big Microsoft outage on the 201st day of the year, remember? Day number 201, right? Now the full name of the Jesuit Pope, Pope Francis, his real name is Jorge Mario Bergoglio, which equals 201. Remember, he lives in Suite 201 at the Doma Sancte Marte, which equals 201. Now back to those Georgia Guidestones. Did you know they went down 201 days after the Pope's birthday? And the Guidestones are built under the alias R.C. Christian, which is a perfect match to Pope Francis in 3 out of the 4. Don't forget Tom Hanks, the first celebrity with COVID. He made a post how he was losing in Rummy by 201 points, right? And the founder of the Jesuits, Ignatius of Loyola, which equals 201. The Jesuit order equals 201. That old serpent, 201. You ever notice how the Vatican is shaped like a serpent? And then, it was also, remember, it was January 17th, 2024. It just happened to be 201 days before Obama's birthday. And then you got Event 201 on 10:18. Luke 10:18, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Strong's 1300, Barack lightning. Obama 1116, the height. So Barack Obama means lightning from a height. It's like Luke 10:18, lightning from a high place. And Event 201 was on 10:18. Okay? But yeah, preparing for disease X was 201 days before Obama's birthday. King of Babylon, Barack Obama, 201. The son of perdition, Barack Hussein Obama, equals 201. And now, just to prove to you, right? I didn't have a slide ready to go, but we will type it in just to prove to you the connection between Obama and preparing for disease X. Check this out. So, disease X equals 32. Barack Obama equals 32 in the same cipher, right? Don't forget dragon equals 32 in this cipher. Don't forget Obama by itself is 32, right? So Barack Obama equals disease X, right? But it's called preparing for disease X, right? What if I told you preparing for disease X also equals Barack Obama? Let's see. Preparing for disease X. Whoops. Here you go. Preparing for disease X is 229. And Barack Obama is also 229. Give me 1 second to type that in. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. That wasn't part of the decode, but just wanted to mention. Fun facts. Barack Obama is 229. Preparing for disease X, 229. And then, like I showed you, disease X is 32. Barack Obama, 32 in the same cipher. Okay, but anyways, back to the 201, right? Back to the 201. So not only was not only was preparing for disease X, there's so many pandemic simulations, it's hard to keep track. You had Clade X, you had Event 201, you had catastrophic contagion, and you had preparing for disease X. But anyways, preparing for disease X was exactly 201 weeks after COVID declared a pandemic, and it was 201 days before Obama's birthday. All right, and then you got today. You got Tedros. He's the guy that declared it a global health emergency, and it's 201 days before his birthday. All right, so I think we nailed that. Of course, 6 miracles here. Let me add you as moderator. And sorry if I'm missing anyone's comments. Here, let me catch up with the chat. No reason I need to rush through this, but let me say hello to everybody. Hey, Lego Show. Hey, Cleveland Saurus. Hey, 6 Miracles. Hey, Shyla. Hey, Bertram. Hey, True Seeker. Good to see you. And thank you for sharing my channel, True Seeker. I really appreciate it. Everybody in the chat, make sure you subscribe to Truth Seeker in the chat. He's doing a great job with the decodes and all the videos he puts out. And he was nice enough to promote my channel yesterday, so I really appreciate it. Yes, Carlo, Event 201 equals 222. Yep, like World Economic Forum is 222. Like Wuhan coronavirus, 222. Declared a pandemic 222 months after 9/11. The first U.S. case was 222 days after Trump's birthday. Obama tested positive for COVID 222 days after his birthday. The Antichrist, Barack Obama, equals 222. The Beast of Revelation, 222. The word beast is 222. President Harris, 222. President Kamala Harris, 222. Fun facts. But yes, thank you, Carlo. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? Hey, Andrew. And we got a lot more to talk about, guys. The numbers are undeniable. I think the next number we're going to talk about is 227. Yes, Ergoberg says from catastrophic contagion until this upcoming August 19th is 666 days. Yep. So that's interesting. Not saying anything is going to happen on that day, but that is interesting. You never know. Hey, Still Waters. Good to see ya. And hopefully they will leave this video up, because I don't have access to all the live features yet, I guess, until I hit 1,000 subs. So you never know. Maybe I'll hit 1,000 subs during this video. Not likely, but hopefully it won't be put on private and then people can't watch it or something like that. Either way, I may end up doing this video again, like tomorrow at some point. Not sure. But anyways, just wanted to say that. Hopefully they will keep this video up. Okay, you guys ready to keep going? So we talked about the 231, undeniable, and we talked about the 201. And don't worry, I'll do a little recap at the end. But now, let's move to what I believe is going to be the number 227, guys. And if I didn't convince you that this is a ritual all by the numbers yet, maybe this will convince you, okay? So check it out. In Gematria, monkeypox virus equals 227. What if I told you today is the 227th day of the year? How about them apples? Today, August 14th, the 227th day of the year. 227. Monkeypox virus, 227. Now, what if I told you I actually have decodes of me talking about monkeypox and the number 227? Yes, Carlo. Also, big shout out to Decoding with Cody for sharing my channel. I really appreciate it. So make sure you check him out. And most of you should be subscribed to him, but yeah, make sure you find Decoding with Cody. And also thank you to Todd Rushton for shouting me out. I think he's on his backup channel now. He's been deleted like 10 times. Just like me. So shout out to Todd Rushton. He's on his backup channel, Truth Not Lies, right now. Shout out to King Nico. He's got a YouTube channel and he's on Facebook. So thank you, brother. Thank you to Mark Allison, 88, for letting people know. I appreciate it. And to everybody else, if there's anyone I'm forgetting or I didn't catch, thank you also. So yes, thank you to everyone who's done your best to let people know that my channel's got deleted. I appreciate it. So anyways, guys, back to this number 227, right? Let me go back to where I was. Look, monkeypox virus, 227. Surprise, surprise, today is the 227th day of the year. All right? Now, look at this post of mine from 2022. This was the first U.S. case of monkeypox, guys. A Massachusetts resident has tested positive for monkeypox. Health officials confirmed Wednesday, making it the first case of the rare virus detected in the U.S. this year. Look at the date. That was May 18th, guys. That was the day leaving 227 days left in the year. 227. Can you believe that? Now, what if I told you we decoded another story connected to monkeypox and the number 227? This was August 15th, 2022, a non-leap year. And look at that. August 15th was the 227th day of the year. The headline, first suspected case of human-to-dog monkeypox transmission leads CDC to update guidance on the virus. Look at that. You're telling me we got that story on the 227th day of the year? Monkeypox virus 227. And then we got the first U.S. case on the day leaving 227 days left in the year. And now today, we get this news on the 227th day of the year. How is it possible that all three numbers we've talked about already, the 231, the 201, and the 227, I've already talked about in the past? I mean, how do you explain all that? It's all a coincidence, right? I don't think so. All right, what else do I have for you here? Now this I actually got from Cody. So shout out to Decoding with Cody. I saw he posted this on his community. We're in the year 2024. Very interesting. Monkeypox virus equals 2024. How about that? Now a few more connections to Obama here. Notice MPOX outbreak, which is what the headline says. WH declares MPOX outbreak a global health emergency. Sorry, let me go back to where I was. So yeah, MPOX outbreak is 163 and 64. Well, where have we seen those numbers before? Barack Hussein Obama, 163 and 64. And just in case you think it's a coincidence, look at that. MPOX is 68, like Barack Obama equals 68. And don't forget Antichrist equals 68. And speaking of Antichrist, Antichrist is also 440, like MPOX is 440 in the same cipher. How about that? MPOX equals Antichrist. Let's see, anything else here? We covered the 227s. Oh, yeah, the 153 little connection here. Yeah, just the little 153 connection. So back to the article. Says here, WHO convened its emergency committee amid concerns that a deadlier strain of the virus, Clade IB, had reached 4 previously unaffected countries in Africa. All right, so Clade IB, interesting number. Talk about this number all the time. The number is 153, right? Like Jesuit Order 153. Like Heliofont 153. And who's Heliofont? Heliofont, they're the makers of iPet Goat 2. Did I not type in Elberton, Georgia? I meant to. No, I did. It's over there. Okay. Clade IB 153, Jesuit Order 153, Heliofont 153. Heliofont, they're the makers of iPet Goat 2. All right. And they get their name from The Pet Goat, which is the story that was read on 9/11 in the classroom. The Pet Goat. Now, The Pet Goat was a story inside of the book Reading Mastery 2. Fun fact, Reading Mastery 2 equals George Walker Bush in multiple ciphers. But anyways, The Pet Goat was located on page 153 of Reading Mastery 2. And The Pet Goat equals 153. Now, fun fact, Heliofont, which equals 153, they took down iPet Goat 2 and re-uploaded it 153 days after they took it down. Yeah. Also, Barry Soetoro, 153. Antichrist Obama, 153. Elberton, Georgia, 153, where those guide stones were that were 231 inches tall and opened 231 days from Obama's birthday. We'll get back to that when we do the recap. And then also the Illuminati, 153, like Clade IB. But yeah, guys, what do you think? Monkeypox outbreak 231 declared a global health emergency, exactly 231 weeks and 0 days after COVID declared a pandemic, when I've already been talking about 231 and pandemics for years. I mean, wow. It's undeniable. And then we got 201 days before the birthday of Tedros. We had Preparing for Disease X, 201 weeks after COVID declared a pandemic. The same people who did Event 201. And then it was 201 days before Obama's birthday. And then today's the 227th day of the year. Monkeypox virus 227. And we had the first U.S. case of the monkeypox virus on the day leaving 227 days left in the year. And then we had this story. The first suspected case of human-to-dog monkeypox on August 15th, the 227th day of the year in a non-leap year. And then, I almost forgot. Back to that May 18th, right? The first monkeypox case. Guess what? That was on the 138th day of the year. Monkeypox equals 138. I wonder if that was another coincidence. What do you think? But anyways, guys, that is pretty much what I got for you. If anybody wants to help out the channel, here's how you can do so. I could really use the support since I lost, 95% of my audience. So anything is very much appreciated, even if it's just, $5, even, $1. It's all appreciated. So thank you very much to everyone who does support. I got PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. You can also mail anything to my home address. And again, thank you to everyone who has supported me over the years. I can't thank you enough. I've never been monetized, and thankfully you guys have helped keep me here on YouTube doing this full time. I do believe this is important work, guys. I mean, how can you deny the importance of this work? I mean, 231 weeks after COVID declared a pandemic, monkeypox outbreak 231. I mean, that alone is undeniable, right? And then the fact with all these 231s, 201 days before Tedros' birthday, monkeypox virus 227 on the 227th day of the year. I mean, that's enough for a viral video right there, So, anyways, guys, thank you to everyone who does support. You guys are amazing. All right, let me check in with the chat, and then we'll do a quick recap, and then we'll wrap it up. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate it. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Carlo. Thank you, Shyla. I appreciate it. Let me scroll up a little bit. So what do you guys think? Undeniable? I think it's all pretty undeniable. Thank you, Georgie. All right, let me take a sip of water, and then we'll go ahead and do a quick recap, and then that'll be it for today, and we'll start fresh tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Crazy times we're in, that's for sure. Thank you, Shyla, Carlo, Janet. I appreciate it. And God bless you too. Time is short, guys. Get saved. If you don't know Jesus, get to know him quick. We're living in the last days. You must be born again. And if the beast system is here, which it clearly is, guys, and I believe the Antichrist is also here, that means Jesus is coming very soon. So, get saved. Alright, guys, for anyone coming in late, quick recap. We'll start with the number 231. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it. So, monkeypox outbreak 231, catastrophic contagion 231. That's the pandemic simulation that was held 231 weeks after the Clade X pandemic simulation. Catastrophic contagion was held October 23rd, 2022. And that was 231 weeks after the Clade X pandemic simulation, which was held 666 days before COVID declared a pandemic. All right. And catastrophic contagion, 231. The first rule of the Guidestones, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature, 231. The Guidestones were 231 inches tall, and they opened 231 days after Obama's birthday. And now we get the monkeypox outbreak, which equals 231. We get it declared by the World Health Organization exactly 231 weeks and 0 days after COVID was declared a pandemic by the World Health Organization, March 11th, 2020. And back to the 231s, I keep forgetting, on top of all those 231s, it was held, catastrophic contagion was held on Ignatius of Loyola's birthday, the founder of the Jesuit order, and Ignatius of Loyola equals 231. And Ignatius of Loyola also equals 201. See? Ignatius of Loyola, 201. Like today, Tedros, director of the WHO, Tedros, declares it a global health emergency 201 days before his birthday, which is March 3rd, 201. And you guys know we talk about 201 all the time over here. Preparing for Disease X held 201 weeks after COVID declared a pandemic. The same people who did Event 201, the pandemic simulation with William Henry Gates, which equals 201. And remember the Microsoft outage on the 201st day of the year. The full name of the Jesuit Pope, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, 201. He lives in Suite 201 at the Domus Sancti Marte, which equals 201. Ignatius of Loyola, 201. The Jesuit Order, 201. That Old Serpent, 201. Preparing for Disease X was also 201 days before Obama's birthday. King of Babylon, Barack Obama, 201. The Son of Perdition, Barack Hussein Obama, 201. Event 201 held on 10/18, like Luke 10/18. I beheld Satan as Barack Obama, right? So we got all those 201s. And then we talked about the number 227, monkeypox virus 227. Today's the 227th day of the year. We had the first U.S. case on May 18th, 2022. That was the day leaving 227 days left in the year. And then we had this story, the first suspected case of human-to-dog monkeypox transmission. That was on August 15th in a non-leap year, the 227th day of the year. All right? And then monkeypox virus, also 2024, like the year. A few little connections. MPOX outbreak 16364, like Barack Hussein Obama. 16364, MPOX 68, Barack Obama equals 68. Antichrist equals 68. Antichrist is also 440, like MPOX 440. And, the 153 stuff. Interesting, the Clade IB, calling it Clade IB, 153, like Jesuit Order, like Hierophant, the Pet Goat, all that stuff we talked about, the Illuminati, all 153. And also, this is one of the backup channels I'm trying to build up. My wife is helping me with this. So we're going to try to build up this channel right here that you're looking at. And then after a while, we're going to change the picture and the name, and this will become one of my backup channels. Because, like I said earlier, the channels I created to go live on, they're not approving me. So I got to go through her name, her picture, and that's how we got to do it for now, I guess. But you might have trouble if you type in Katie Acquaviva. You might not be able to find it yet. So you might have to type in at Katie Baird 18. Baird is her birth name, so I figured something different would be easy to find. Katie Baird 18. If you type that in, you might be able to find it. And this will eventually become one of my new channels, eventually. Alright, so check that out. Let me see, anything else? Don't forget, Preparing for Disease X was 229, like Barack Obama 229. But yeah, guys, what do you think? Obviously, the key points here, the 231, the 201, and the 227. Monkeypox outbreak, 231, exactly 231 weeks after COVID declared a pandemic. We've done all this talking about 231, catastrophic contagion, 231, held 231 weeks after Cladex, the Guidestones, 231 inches tall. Right, then you got 201 days before the birthday of Tedros. Where is that? There it is. 201 days before his birthday. I mean, come on. We just had Preparing for Disease X declared a pandemic. Or, sorry, it was held 201 weeks after COVID declared a pandemic. Exactly 201 weeks. And 201 days before Obama's birthday. Then you got Event 201. Why all this 201 stuff? You know? So, anyways. And then the obvious, you know, I think it's all pretty obvious, but obviously monkeypox virus 227 on the 227th day of the year. That's pretty fishy, don't you think? But yep. That's what I got for you guys. Let me check it with the chat one more time, and we'll wrap it up. But yeah, we'll be back, you know, back to normal here pretty soon. I didn't have. It was going to take me literally hours to put together all the slides. So, and you know, going forward, I thought about this. Maybe it would save me some time in the future, and I could also get decodes out quicker this way. Instead of taking, you know, sometimes 3 or 4 hours to screenshot everything, put it in a nice decode, and then upload it. That takes a lot of time. I could do like I just did tonight. I just started typing stuff in the computer. So normally I'll take pictures and I'll upload them to Facebook and do like a slideshow presentation. Tonight, I just put it all on the computer. So, you know, that's not very helpful for like sharing stuff on social media, but I could always go back and take screenshots of the video and I can share that, or I could just make a few slides on like the 201 or the 231. So it's a possibility going forward. I might not do the slides anymore. I don't know, because it's a lot of work, and like I said, I can get it out even quicker if I don't do the slides. We can even do it in real time. I could just use a pen and a paper and type the stuff in live like most people do. They just have the calculator right there and they go for it. So we'll see, one day at a time. But you know, we've been doing this for 5 years, and we're always making little changes. So sometimes change is good, and you know, everything happens for a reason. I'm sure I'll get some new faces in here, and it is what it is. I'm pretty much over it already. You know, it was horrible for like the last 24 hours, but you know, can't keep me down, you know. All credit to God. But yeah, let me check in with the chat one more time. Hope you guys have a great night. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Leslie. Hey, Beyond the Firmament. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Everybody make sure you check out Beyond the Firmament 726. And I believe he's on TikTok also. If you're on there, check him out. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Carlo. Alright, guys. I think we'll leave it there. We're just under an hour. So hopefully some people will watch this. Hey, Brother Todd. Truth Not Lies. Good to see you, brother. Let me make you a moderator here. There you go. And this is Todd's backup channel, Truth Not Lies. Make sure you find both his channels. His main channel is Todd Rushton. Alright? So check him out. Find Decoding with Cody. Find True Seeker. Find King Nico. And Mark Allison, 88. Thank all you guys for letting people know. And I'm sure I'm missing a few people, but thank you to everybody. If I did miss you, I apologize, and thank you for getting the word out. And good to see you, Brother Todd. Hopefully you'll do a live soon. I really enjoy your lives. Hopefully I can catch one. But yeah, hopefully you'll do one, and I'll come in and hang out. All right. All right, guys. Been a long day. been a long two days, but it's all behind us. We're moving forward, and you know, I do think it's a little funny. You know, they deleted my channel right before this big story, which is so obvious, and you know, all credit to God. But I do think this is one of the, you know, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good one. I mean, this is pretty good. 201 days before Tedros' birthday, exactly 231 weeks after COVID declared a pandemic. Monkeypox outbreak, 231. I mean, come on. Monkeypox virus, 227 on the 227th day of the year. It's absolutely undeniable. So please share this one, guys. I would really appreciate it. And just in general, I need help sharing this channel. So welcome to any new people to the channel. And hopefully you enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll leave it there for this one. All right, guys. Thank you for being here today. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Do me a favor on the way out. Please hit the like and the share. Very much appreciated. And we'll get back to normal here very soon. We'll see what happens in the news tomorrow. You never know. I might be live. I might just put out a short video on something. You never know. We'll see how it goes. But we will be back to normal very soon. And I think this was a great start, huh? I mean, I can't think of a better video to get back going than something like this, just 24 hours after I lost both channels. This is a pretty undeniable ritual. So anyways, guys, hope you have a great night. Please hit the like and the share. Keep looking up. As always, we are living in the biblical end of days. Jesus is coming very soon. I can't wait. And I will see you guys on the next video. God bless.